Everybody, welcome to Visual Communication Media. My name is Adam Rozeski. It's a pleasure to see each and every one of you. I hope everybody's having a great week. Excited to start week 2 with y'all. Should be really awesome concepts we're going to talk about, because last week we talked about sensory perception or sensory communication. This week we're going to talk about visuals that trigger specific cultures and preferences and a lot of different things that tie into these things known as perceptions. And everybody's perception tends to change a lot based upon where they're from, where they're located at, and some of the things they hang out with and the people their friends are really associated with. And we'll really dive into that really well. So just to give a couple quick announcements, you should have your live lecture links posted on the announcements. So again, new change as always now, where lectures are going to be on Mondays, except for the last week. We'll get more into that as we get later, closer to week 6. But lectures are always going to be on Monday, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. That way everything will be good to go. Other than that, also keep in mind that initial posts are due on Tuesdays now, at the end of the night, Tuesday nights. If you're in the East Coast like I am, that'll be 12:59 on Wednesday. So keep that in mind. Other than that, let's get into it this week. So we're going to talk about perception and all the different elements that are tied to it. Now, perception is the organization, identification, interpretation of sensory information in order to be represented and understand the presented information or environment. We have to keep in mind that a lot of the response types, which it ties into sensory, technical, emotional, ethical, and perception, really play a part with each other. So we're going to see a lot of similarities of where these response types kind of blend into and what different areas of the human psyche it really triggers based upon the visuals that are being shown. Now, we're going to talk a lot about these main elements this week and next week. We're actually going to spend 2 weeks on perception, but we're going to divide it up into the theoretical concepts, and then next week we're going to talk about semiology and signs and symbols and how they really kind of play a part as a whole, based from a moment of iconography to actual logos and symbols and flags, and how they really play a part into more detailed, structured messaging. Now, we're also going to talk about cultural perception this week, cognitive memories, how our own experiences shape our perceptions, and businesses, how they're supposed to apply with those in culture that are tied to it. That's what we're going to be focused on this week. Other than that, that's all I got. Keep in mind, class is tonight. All right, at Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. Please take a look at the announcements for the rubrics and also for the links as well. And the link for the announcement for the for our class for later tonight. And that's all I got. So be safe, have fun, enjoy. Hope to see everybody on tonight. And take it easy. Bye-bye.